doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Hump day. It's hump day. How you doing? How you live? Hump day. How you do? How you live? How y'all doing? I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show. Man. Thank y'all for coming on in. Really do appreciate that right there. Tell somebody about a player. Share. Subscribe. Like. Do it how we like to do it. The 4 is round in there, bit. What it do? Say the Bronx, New Yorkers in there, bit. Say, what's poppin', Pastor? Say, look at these 30 minutes of 5. Say, Wacky Wednesday, hump day. The DFW is on the check-in. Well, I appreciate that right there. Say, hey, Sugar and Chat. Tyler, Texas, back up in here on this hump day. What it do? Say, the 281 H-Town is in the building. Say. Say, hey, family, what it do? Say, hey, Sugar, Littleton, North Carolina, and that bit. Pressure check, we ain't done yet. Facts, listen. Pull out your machine, put that there on, check your pressure, man. You should not have to wait till you go around there to the emergency room and or to your personal care instructor and all that stuff right there before you check to see what your blood pressure is, because it is yours. Like, it's your body. Like your body, your baby. So if it's yours and it's you should be able to take care of you. You need to know about you before you get on around there with them people that you got to pay to kind of tell you about you. We got to try our best to do things in advance so later on we won't be wishing or saying I wish I coulda, shoulda, woulda. I coulda, shoulda, woulda. All I had to do is check my blood pressure. I wouldn't be laying up in the hospital bed right now. Huh? Because that's what a lot of people go through. A lot of people go through that right there. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. It looked like they sending out notifications. According to the numbers. The 612 is here and ready for this game. Appreciate you being here. Salute Detroit is up in the building. To the 502 Louisville, Kentucky, and then Sugarland, Texas is in the house. Hashtag Willie say hush, and I do be saying that right there. The 334 the Gun Town is in the building. To the 209 Cali is in the building. The D is in the building. What up, though, Pastor? What it do? Seattle, the 206 is checking on in. For Wednesday blessings, you say good to be back in the church, Pastor. I appreciate you being here. That's what I'm talking about. Listen. The thumbs ups is free. We got Cash App, we got Super Chat, we got PayPal. Need support all the way around. I need sponsorships. I need people on my side. And remember, if you would like to join and become a member to this channel, just click that little join button. That's right down there. Look. If you look at your screen, it's right down there. It say like join. It say that right there. You can do that if that's what you feel like doing. Dallas is up in the building. What's happening? The 302 Delaware is checking on in. Come on in. Come on now. The 505 done made it on in here checking in on my folks. That's what I'm talking about. Even if you do not get the notification, please come check on your peoples. Please come check on your peoples at 12 and 8 o'clock. It's simple. Out here in the YouTube screen, it is real simple. They know Ohio is in here. I appreciate that right there. He say it's back in here. Oh man, thank y'all. Hold on. We almost there. We cutting up. We cutting up. We almost there. Y'all is getting it up. The 912 Savannah, Georgia is in the house. Keep it coming. The 44 is up in there, bit. What's happening? What do we have to do to hit that number? Come on, y'all. I am waiting on you people. I am waiting on you all to show that you care. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all that made it over 100 by 08. Appreciate that right there. For those of you who is new, this is something that we be trying to do. We be trying to get the likes up before we get started, because I know if we at least got 100 likes up, we at least over 100 people watching. You know what I'm saying? And that spreads it out and let other people know that we is live around here in these streets. The 614 is here, Columbus, Ohio. What it do? What it do? Oh, man, I think my brain needs some more oxygen. I am yawning. That's what's up, y'all. Let's go ahead on and get into a little something. We're finna get into a little something. What do we want to do first? Where do we want to go first? Let's go back here first. We could jump out. Damn it, do we want to go with 24-year-old? We don't want to do with the 24-year-old. We don't want to do the 24-year-old. I thought we had like a 3-year-old. Hold on. 3 minutes. Okay, we can go with some. All right, we got 3 men. And this whole thing just done jumped around, but I think I got it.
Deputies making.
I think I got it. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, we have not talked about this right here yet, so we can go ahead on and get into this right here. Remember, y'all, and it is November the 15th. I thought yesterday was the 15th. I am slipping. It is November the 15th, 2023. In case you all have not looked at your phones yet, it is November 15th, 2023. We almost at the end of the month. I know. The month, it like technically just started, and now we almost out of this month right here. Things going by real fast. Time stops for no man or animal. Time stops for nobody who breathing at all. So hell, we got to be out here popping and locking. We got to get it all together. You say, Willie, I have 8 years clean of crack cocaine. That's what I'm talking about. We got to fight hard, and you got to stay on the wagon. We do not need to fall off the wagon after we've been clean for so doggone long. Woo! Thumbs up to anybody who is fighting against, let's say, the system. We're going to say the system. Damn it, the system done put all this work out here. The system got us on these essential products. Yeah. It ain't our fault. It's their fault. Yeah. It's their fault. Created this stuff and gave it to us. For real. Here we go. We got 3 men. Who faces murder charges in the Oakland Park flea market shooting, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go.
Deputies making arrest after a man was shot and killed during an attempted robbery, and one of those in custody isn't even old enough to vote. Local 10's Hassabella live down with this developing
not
story.
Not even old enough to vote.
Calvin, it's been almost 2 months since this happened. We know now 3 people have been arrested, and now getting more information as to exactly what went down.
Paul Olivier, Daquan Griffin, and a 17-year-old were all arrested in connection to a September attempted robbery that turned deadly. It happened September 14th in Oakland Park near a gas station in front of this Oakland Park flea market.
1 person was killed, 1 person was injured.
36-year-old Anthony Dennis died from his injuries. He and the other victim were apparently targeted over a necklace and a Rolex watch. That night, deputies had originally responded to some commotion at the flea market where a music video was being shot featuring rapper Sexy Red.
They were there for Sexy Red.
While they were there, they actually heard gunshots nearby at a gas station.
Days later, detective released this flyer, hoping for more information in exchange for a reward. In early October, BSO released this surveillance video of the car they believed was involved in the robbery turned shooting. Detectives would eventually track down Olivier and Griffin, both 22 years old, as well as that 17.
They go them neck tattoos again. I ain't saying people with neck and face tattoos are bad people. I'm just saying that they got neck and face tattoos.
Yeah. As the suspects, they tell us Griffin and the 17-year-old had already been arrested in Miami for another armed robbery. Olivier was arrested at his Lauderdale Lakes home on November 3rd.
Okay.
And back out live, Olivier remains here in jail. That's because he's being charged with first-degree murder, which means no bond. By the way, deputies telling us that they believe these three individuals may have been doing committing similar crimes, not just here in Broward, but also in Miami-Dade. They're hopeful somebody can come forward with more information, I should say. We have placed their contact information on our website. That's local10.com.
Local10.com. Oh, at least they is arresting some people sometimes and holding them, because a first degree murder type thing gets you no bond out here. You cannot get a bond. You cannot be on the ankle monitor and out now, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Florida. I am guessing this is one of the rare states that you cannot commit certain crimes and get a bond. A lot of other states, you can't commit the same crime and get a bond, but they would typically set a high bond, like a $2-3 million bond. In my mind, why even give the bond? Like, it just don't make no sense. I don't know why we playing with people, because what is going to shock people is you all is going to give out that high bond, and it's going to be like a killer or something. They're going to give that high bond out, and they're going to have somebody to come and pay that bond, and now you have to let them out because you gave them a bond. Shout out to I May 60 Look Good Shirley for the $5 cash out. You say, I'm 3 years clean from dating crappy men. That is an accomplishment. Believe it or not, that is a accomplishment. Listen, when we get, damn it, when we know better, we do better. We know better, we do better. We don't all fall short of glory. We don't all fail short of glory out here in these streets. For real, for real. Even though a lot of people like to make people think that they're perfect. A lot of y'all like to make us think that you're perfect. But you're not perfect. You know, and then we find out later that, yeah, you ain't perfect. Doggone shame. And I think that a whole bunch of you all be more hurt that we find out that you're not perfect than the fact that you was presenting yourself as perfect and you was just lying. It's something like that. Don't even worry about it. Let's go to Chicago. Chicago police officer has been charged, they say, for hitting a student. If I'm not mistaken, the Chicago police officer got charges. Here we go. Let's see what they're talking about.
Now to a CBS 2 investigation. A Chicago police officer relieved of his police powers and tonight facing an aggravated battery charge for hitting an 8th grader while visiting a Southside school.
CBS 2 investigator Megan Hickey joins us live with a look at video of this incident. And Megan, this officer has a history of allegations of on and off duty misconduct.
Right, Joe and Erica. And in this case, the incident happened while Officer Craig Lancaster was off duty and visiting a teacher at the school. The video we're about to show you was taken nearly 6 months ago, which is why the boy's family and attorney are asking why charges were not brought against this Chicago police officer sooner.
6 months ago, we might as well just left him on the job. If he have not had any other incident in 6 months, come on now, he learned from the last time. You know.
I'd like to know what they're going to do to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Attorney Jordan Marsh says he and his clients, 14-year-old Jaquan Williams and his family, were made aware of this surveillance video shortly after the May 18th incident. The video appears to show Officer Craig Lancaster in the Navy jacket visiting with a Gresham Elementary teacher when Jaquan, wearing a bright green backpack, walks around the corner. The teacher appears to say something to the 8th grader who keeps walking towards the door when Lancaster steps in front of Jaquan and strikes him in the throat. The teen stumbles backwards. Moments later, the off-duty officer appears to confront Jaquan again.
When Jaquan tells us, the officer tells him he's going to beat the F out of him. And then he goes to a security guard, shows him his police badge and his holster, gets into his car and drives away.
According to records obtained by the Watchdog Invisible Institute, 55-year-old Lancaster joined the force in 1995 and has 19 use of force complaints against him.
19 complaints. All right, so as long as he don't have 20, then he good, right? You say, Willie, you not perfect, but you supposed to strive to be Perfect. Say that part.
The federal lawsuit against Officer Lancaster and the Chicago Police Department also states that Lancaster has been accused of off-duty excessive force on 7 occasions and has received 2 30-day suspensions for off-duty misconduct.
And this is a pattern for him.
Officer Lancaster's attorney, who declined our request for an interview, told the CBS 2 investigators in a statement that he acted in a manner to protect the children and staff from a student who clearly was a threat to all present. Marsh disputes that
the student was clearly a threat to all who was present. Got it.
There was ever any threat, and in a federal lawsuit filed last month said, quote, Lancaster submitted a false report after the incident that contradicted the video evidence. Charging documents show that on November 8th, Officer Lancaster was charged with 1 count of aggravated battery in a public place. He'll be arraigned on November 16th. It's been almost 6.
We got to stop writing down or doing a incident report and forgetting that there is cameras. We got to stop doing that. To all my law enforcement brothers and sisters out here, all my brothers and sisters in blue, we got to stop doing that. If there is a camera anywhere, you got to look around. After things transpire, look around. Be careful what you write on these forms. Because what you write on these forms can get misconstrued. It don't mean that you lied. It just means that it's not adding up with what's on video. It don't mean that you lied now. It's just the video is just saying something different. So it's like what you wrote down and what's on video is like arguing against each other. You know what I'm saying? And hell, the video could be lying. Have you ever thought about that? No, you probably haven't. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash out. Say happy hump day. Praying for Miss Shirley. Love you, Willie. Love you back. And all prayers go out to Shirley. I hope that you're doing great today. I hope you have multiple good days out here in these streets. Man.
Months since this happened, why are we just hearing about charges now?
I wish I had an answer for you.
And just
well, we have been backed up. We have been backed up like all public service. Tried to say something real important just then. All of law enforcement, like the courts and stuff like that, law enforcement and stuff, we have been backed up because it has been a lack of employees. We need more employees. We need more staff members. And because we're out in the streets, and this is Chicago, so we're out in them streets trying to keep people safe. We don't have time to go through complaints and all that and then suspend people. We don't have enough people for that. But listen, all of this happened. I want y'all to still understand. All of this happened because of what?
Jordan Marsh says he and his clients, 14-year-old Jaquan Williams and his family, were made aware of this surveillance video shortly after the May 18th incident. The video appears to show Officer Craig Lancaster in the Navy jacket visiting with a Gresham Elementary teacher.
This is a Gresham Elementary teacher. This is an adult, okay? This is an adult.
Jaquan wearing a bright
Jaquan coming from around the corner.
Green backpack walks around the corner. The teacher appears to say something to the 8th grader who keeps walking towards the door when
the teacher is saying something to the student who is constantly walking to the door or walking towards in her direction. The teacher is telling you something now.
Lancaster steps in front of
him. Because in my mind, she's telling him something as far as you can't leave campus, you shouldn't be going this way, you need to be going back that way, you need to be going to your class, something like that right there. She's giving instructions. When the officers see that the power of the teacher is not effective, the officer stepped in to save the school life. Yeah. Go.
And strikes him in the throat.
He didn't strike him in the throat. The student was in motion when the officer put his hands up to stop the student. The student was in motion. It sounds like I'm trying to save his job. I don't know. The student was in motion.
Lancaster steps in front of Jaquan and strikes him in the throat.
He was in
motion.
motion.
The teen stumbles backwards. Moments later, the off-duty officer appears to confront Jaquan.
Notice something. That boy ain't got no daddy. That boy ain't got no daddy. See, he played with the woman. And this is like typically what we do. We play with the woman. You know, we can get away with stuff. Like with mama them, we love mama them, but we gonna play with mama. See, daddy, we gonna think about some shit because daddy haul off and strike our ass real hard and it will hurt. When the officer put them hands up and Buddy could not go another further and he had the bag on up out the game, he stopped.
Moments later, the off-duty officer appears to confront Jaquan again.
When Jaquan
He confronted him. Jaquan took the 2 steps back. Listen. If the officer said, I shoot shit at you, or whatever that the officer had done said, it stopped him in his tracks, though. Whatever he said worked. The child would have not got hands placed on him, or he would not have walked into law enforcement hands if he would have complied with the female teacher. Just that simple. We tend to forget your actions. Your actions.
When Lancaster steps in front of Jaquan and strikes...
And he was walking hard like, bitch, you can't tell me what to do. You ain't my mama. That's kind of how he walking. Jaquan is walking hard. He's stepping hard. Look. Watch.
Keeps walking towards the door.
Watch.
When Lancaster steps in front of Jaquan and strikes him in the throat, the teen...
He's stepping hard with them skinny jeans on.
...stumbles backwards.
Yep. He walked into a grown man. He walked into a grown man for playing. You say, Willie, wrong is wrong. Just pay the young man. But, see, we got to make example out these young folk. Maybe the parents will get some type of lawsuit, but when everybody see this right here, they're going to be like, maybe I don't want to do what Buddy had done did. Hell, maybe they should not pay them anything and say it's the student's fault. Let's blame the student.
Moments later, the off-duty officer appears to confront Jaquan again.
When Jaquan tells her.
Yeah. Because he is used to that teacher and or other women just talking and not holding him or anybody else accountable. He don't know this man. Oh, he's never seen this man. That's the difference. He don't know how to take what this man is saying. He ain't never been through nothing like that right here before. Wish you would try me right now. I'll shoot shit out you playing. Hey, when you never heard a player step down on you like that right there, you tend to go ahead on the back on up and try to rethink some stuff. I'm just saying. So they may have a case. I don't know. But I think it's the student fault. He said, Willie, now. He said that cricket cop was wrong. He said his lala tried to send the boy to class and send the cop home because she know he was wrong. We just got to be careful what we write on the paperwork, man. Just be careful what you write on the paperwork. And listen, this is why a whole bunch of people, they really don't want to be dealing with the children. Because even if you is right, you wrong. Just saying. Moving right along. Let's go to the ATL, shout it. Let's go to the ATL, shout it. How do we go? Dog it, we got to go all the way down to the T's. Q, R, S, T, U, V, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, elemental. Now, where's my things? Every time I think that I got it, because I did have it. Now, why my thing ain't showing up? Don't even worry about it. I got it. Let's see how they typed it. So it's T-O. It's right there. I'm playing with myself. I am tripping. We're going to the A, y'all. We're going to the A. Everybody, give a shout out to T.I., the king of the South, baby. King of the South out here doing magnificent things. Big word out here in the goddamn street. Magnificent is a big word. In case y'all don't know, they say that T.I. cut the thing. They cut the ribbon for the first, or his first, affordable housing development in Atlanta. Here we go.
More families now have access to affordable housing in Atlanta. Right. Today, Atlanta rapper T.I., Mayor Andre Dickens, and a variety of other groups unveiled the Entrada building on Donald Lee Hollowell Parkway. Fox Eye's Alex Whitler joins us here on set with a look at what this means, Alex, for the neighborhood.
Yeah, hey, Christine, it's good to see you. Atlanta knows T.I. rides for the West Side. Well, now, in what was once known as Bankhead, there are more than 140 affordable housing units. This is
140 affordable housing units.
One of those very Atlanta moments in which several recognizable figures came together for a common cause.
Shout out to T.I. looking like he might get into politics and stuff like that. Yeah. What's up?
T.I. once said, if you ride with him, he'll show you where he kicks it at.
So when you listen to Tip's albums, he said Collier Heights, Center Hill, Grove Park, and shouts out all these neighborhoods right around here.
Right here on the West Side, where the city's latest affordable housing facility, Entrada, just opened its doors.
I'm going to tell y'all a little secret, don't tell nobody. I got caught stealing out this Kmart right here. Okay? And I thought that, just to offset the shame that came with that, it would behoove me, to invest in the community by acquiring this piece of property. It's the least I can do.
It's the least you can do is get that real estate pimp. That's what's up. You say T.I. is police, government is police.
You know what I'm saying?
Rubber Band Man is talking about his investment in this brand new building on Donald Lee Hollowell Parkway. He's not the only one who knows this area well.
I remember growing up, we remember this was Kmart for a while, and then this was Food Lion, and then y'all had a vision. And look at this vision come to life today.
That vision.
I'm so grateful. I've been passing by since it's been under construction. I've seen people moving, and I knew that this day would come.
The mayor and rappers say the community is a partnership with the city of Atlanta, T.I.'s Briar House Holdings, and the Vecino Group. T.I. says he was inspired by fellow West Side native Killer Mike.
Everyone does a little. Yep. No one has to do a lot.
Shout out to Killer Mike too. They buying up properties and all that stuff, We could kind of say giving back to the community, but I think it's like both. Investing your money to make money, which that's what the hell that you're supposed to do. And you giving back at the same time. I think that you could do both. Because real estate investing is you're supposed to see a return, and that's what they are going to see, even though they are affordable housing developments. Always do for your family before you do for other people. So it's a good investment, and you giving back to the community, because they could have built this stuff. They could have did the development and charge retail price out here in the goddamn street. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He say the community is hungry and homeless. He say he must be a Rollo.
Since 2017, several organizations have thrown their resources together to make a safe space for families who've floundered financially. According to Rent Cafe, the average rent in Atlanta is more than $1,800.
More than $1,800 in Atlanta? Jeez.
And with a ZipRecruiter poll showing the average person here makes $34 an hour, it's clear why there's such an emphasis on creating affordable homes.
Stop. That little sentence didn't even make no sense. Somebody wrote that down for that baby. You got to think about what you just said right there, sugar. Y'all listen.
To make a safe space for families who floundered financially. According to Rent Cafe, the average rent in Atlanta is more than $1,800.
According to Rent Cafe, $1,800, got it.
And with a ZipRecruiter poll showing...
ZipRecruiter poll, listen.
The average person here makes $34 an hour.
The average person there makes $34 an hour. Listen to the next line.
It's clear why there's such an emphasis on creating affordable homes.
It's clear. Basically of why you need affordable housing. They make $34 an hour in Atlanta. You say that's about $5,500 per week. Hold on, pimp. They make $34 an hour. I don't believe that. I got kinfolk that stay up there. They saying on average. When the last time have y'all been to Atlanta? On average, there is more, what is the thing called? There is more people in poverty in Atlanta than it is people who is not in poverty. And you're going to tell me on average it's $34. That makes no sense. If they made $34, they don't need affordable housing. I'm just saying. So that's $54.40 a month at $34 an hour. Come on, dog. I can't. We just can't let that there go.
Average rent in Atlanta is more than $1,800.
More than $1,800 a month is nothing if you make $34 an hour. There's people paying the $1,800 a month and barely make $20 and barely make $20 an hour. So what are we talking about?
And with a ZipRecruiter poll showing the average person here makes $34 an hour, it's clear why there's such an emphasis on creating affordable homes.
It's clear why there's certain emphasis on creating affordable homes. You don't need affordable homes at $34 an hour. What is we talking about? Well, all right. Because we know when people say affordable homes, it's typically like Section 8 homes. That is what typically when they're talking about affordability in certain communities mean. Now I do understand people need affordable homes across the board because prices have went up. But when they talking about affordable, they're talking about Section 8 HUD, people with vouchers and shit like that right now. Huh? He said, so $34 an hour, 40 hours a week is $1,360 a week. That's $54.40 a month. Say she meant $34,000 a year. Say she misspoke. That baby misspoke. All right, cool. I can go with that right there. I can go with that right there. That baby should not say no $34 an hour. She misspoke. Here we go.
Quality, affordable housing is linked to what we value in education, health, and creating a pathway for families to move up the economic ladder. Housing isn't something that a government can fix on its own.
The idea is to build an even better community by buying back the block. In the past 2 years,
that's a big facility right there. That's a big complex right there.
The mayor says the city has created 3,200 affordable homes with another 5,000 under construction right now. The mayor says his goal is to set aside 20,000 affordable housing units.
So is it me or remember back in the days, I think back in the 60s and the 70s, and people was like, well, the white folks created projects and squeezed us in the projects, and and even though those spots was brand ass new, that they end up being projects, hoods, and all that shit right there, horrible places to live. But they blame the people who built the projects. So people like Tip building the projects, if they destroy the projects, y'all know we can't blame white folk no more. You would not be able to blame white folks if they destroyed Tip them apartments. Hopefully they will not destroy Tip them apartments. Listen, I do understand that we do need affordable housing, but one of the best ways to keep your affordable housing communities, the standards, they need to be high. Your credit need to be checked, and you can't be around here with a felony. Everybody named who is on the lease cannot have a felony. And we're talking about your children. If your child got a felony, you can't live here. You better give him to the daddy. You better give him to the daddy. Your boyfriend, your husband, your baby daddy, them, they damn it. Hell, if you got a felony, you can't be around here. And that's going to be one of the best ways that they will be able to keep this brand new facility, this brand new community in good shape. This is a hell of a design. It's a different type of design. It's a different type of design. I've never seen a design like this before. But it's 4 floors. It's 4 stories. Yeah. It's 4 stories. It's 140 spaces, apartments.
Back the block. In the past 2 years, the mayor says the city has created 3,200 affordable homes with another 5,000 under construction.
3,200 affordable homes, and we still need more? Wow. You say the building is ugly. Hell, so maybe because it's ugly, a lot of people, they won't come around there and stay in it. Shout out to I Made 60 Look Good Shirley for the $50 cash out. Say, I want to buy your turkey or whatever you cook. I appreciate that right there. I sure enough do. I am going to fry me a turkey. I got this thing called infrared turkey fryer to where you don't need grease and stuff like that right there. Yeah. I can't wait. I'm sure enough gonna do something real good out here. I sure enough appreciate that right there. And I hope that you're feeling well. I hope that you're doing better, baby. I hope that you're doing better.
Right now, the mayor says his goal is to set aside 20,000 affordable housing.
They want to build 20,000 affordable homes now. I wonder if there's like a time limit of being able to live in affordable housing. One thing that I don't like about affordable housing that is not fair. It is really not fair. So you mean if they make 30,000 and under, they can live there. If they make 31,000, they can't live there. See, I don't like how they do like with them numbers. If I make just a little $1,000 more, I can't live there. But you make $1,000 less, you can live there. So you make $1,000 less than I do, and let's say your regular rent would have been like $1,800, and now you paying $700. I make $1,000 more, and I got to pay the $1,800. See, I don't think that type of shit right there fell. Like, I really don't. So I think these people need to be on a time frame, a time limit, because a lot of times we have to force us to do better. We can give you like a year or two. Well, like 2, maybe 3 years on your lease, and then you got to go. You got to go because your rent has been cut significantly, like really low. And now because we're trying to help the community, we're not just trying to help you. We're trying to help the community. We can let somebody else get in because you have been able to save up for paying less on rent. So if you saved up a year to 3 years, you should be able to buy a house now because you're not paying that regular rent. Nah. Just trying to help. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash out. He said $34 an hour. He said, I doubt you qualify for affordable housing. Oh, facts all day. But we also saying she may have misspoke. You say Willie for mayor of Dade County. I'm trying to tell you something. We got to start thinking stuff through. Listen, it's okay to help people. It's okay to lend a hand, but sometimes you got to take your hand back. Sometimes you got to take your hand back. Listen, we can lend a hand, but give you some information because you need financial information. And when you put deadline on people, especially I think we need deadlines. We need deadlines. We need to be forced to do stuff until generation after generation that it becomes or it is embedded in us and or like it's like it's just in us. But we got to get it into the system of we have to keep going forward. We have to keep going forward. We got to stop being comfortable. We got to stop being comfortable. We got to keep on moving. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of our biggest problems in our community, that we get lazy and we stay at a certain position and then get mad when things don't work out because you've been laying around in this same damn position, though. That's what's up. Moving right along. We still in the A. We. When I tell y'all, people need so much help. People need so much help, and I just think that we put ourselves in a position to need help and to need a lot of help. We have a situation here to where in Atlanta, an elementary school has what is called now a free grocery store. Don't believe me? Just watch.
New at 5, an elementary school in southwest Atlanta is doing much more than educating its young students. It's helping to feed them and their families. Channel 2's Barron Peterson is live at Kendizzi at Gideon's Elementary. Barron, the school has its own grocery store.
That's right. It opened earlier this year, and it's saving Gideon's family a lot of money. 100 families are coming in every week to fill grocery bags.
100 families coming in every week to fill grocery bags. Got it.
Harris says it's one of the most rewarding roles she's ever had.
I always see excitement, especially when it comes to some of our little snacks.
And almost anything else a child would like in the grocery store she works in.
Do y'all know the sad thing about it is? Well, the good thing about it is that they are helping feed people who is in need. The sad thing about it is all that stuff that they just showed is unhealthy.
Store inside a school.
But beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers.
Kendizzi at Gideon's Elementary School in southwest Atlanta.
If your children are hungry, they're not going to school learning.
Facts. You say just 100 or 100s. They say every week. Hundreds. Or did he say 100? You may be right. Hold on.
Kendizzi
Let's see.
At Gideon's Elementary, Barron, the school has its own grocery store.
That's right. It opened earlier this year, and it's saving Gideon's family a lot of money. 100 families are coming in every week to fill groceries.
He say 100 families.
A lot of money. 100 families are coming in
100
every
families.
week
Okay.
to fill
every week. 100 families. 100 families is coming in every week.
Grocery bags.
That's a food pantry. Yep.
Barbara Harris says it's one of the most rewarding roles she's ever had.
I always see excitement, especially when it comes to some of our little snacks.
And almost anything else a child would like in the grocery store she works in. The store inside a school. Kendizzi at Gideon's Elementary School in southwest Atlanta.
If your children are hungry, they're not going to school learning, or they may not even attend school because they haven't had anything to eat.
Winfrey Young heads up a nonprofit that helps fund this store. 4 afternoons a week, Gideon students and their parents are able to shop, and everything is free.
There are name brand foods here. There's high quality foods here. We look at.
It says name brand foods and high quality. I told y'all everything that they showed y'all is unhealthy. She said they're name brand and high quality. Who just told y'all the truth? I just thought about it. Which one of us just told y'all the truth? I said everything that they show is unhealthy. This beautiful baby said
everything is free.
There are name brand foods here. There's high quality foods.
She said there are name brand foods here. Do y'all understand the name brand and the non-name brand shit come from the same factory. Do we not understand how food works? Maybe you don't. Places like, let's say, Walmart. Walmart has its own brand. It's called what? Great Value, right? They have cereals and all of this. It's certain things that they have because they have contracts with the name brand companies, and they can't make their own product on certain products because they have contracts. But for where they don't have the contracts or the contract is expiring and all that fly stuff right now, they can create their own of that same product. This is why you see certain cereals, Frosted Flakes, and there's a Great Value Frosted Flakes. Y'all do know that they come from the same facility. So because it's brand, it's a good thing. This is when we're not informed. This is what happens when you're not informed. You think because of the name, when we talk about food, that is better than the name that you don't know, a generic brand.
Here we look into that specifically.
And get a chance to shop with dignity and choice at any time.
To shop with dignity and choice. How can you have dignity and it's given to you for free? How do you get how is that dignified that you can't afford food? I didn't even watch this whole thing through, and this is why it's kind of throwing me for a loop, because now they're saying some shit that don't make no doggone sense. I don't know. Can somebody please just educate me? How is it dignified? I don't watch this.
And get a chance to shop with dignity and choice.
To shop with dignity and choice. You get a chance to shop with dignity and choice. Well, hell, do like the rest of the people who buy groceries. You're supposed to buy your grocery. You're supposed to work for your grocery. That way, like, we have dignity when we go inside of a store and spend our hard-earned money. You have dignity when you work for it, and now you're able to purchase. How is it dignity and it's for free? You have all the choices and it's free? Where's the dignity in that? I don't understand.
Specifically.
And get a chance to shop with dignity and choice at any time they need it.
The school sits in an underserved community.
At any time that's needed. Another thing that damn near just pissed me off. Most of us, we can't shop at any time. Why? Because we got to work for the money to be able to shop. We can't just buy stuff at any time.
Many Gideon's families need help. The school provides for both mind and body. Margaret Harris carries the title of store champion. Champions attends nearby Spelman College. She's more than a clerk to her young clients. She's a role model.
I'm so proud to be here to represent myself as a black woman that's pursuing her education, as well as someone who's attending institutions such as Spelman College, to be able to support these students and to be able to show them the different opportunities that are literally only 10 minutes away from them.
But you know what's crazy? A lot of people will think that they are supporting the children. No, you are supporting these single mamas. You are supporting, yes, but Willie, what they're doing, it feeds the kids. Yes. Yes, it really, really does. But you're supporting the single mamas. That's all it is. I just want to get back to the kids. You give it to the single mamas. Because the single mamas come on around there and shop and stuff like that right now, you still don't have any idea if they're feeding the children. You don't know. This is a great thing. This is a great thing. Shout out to the non-profit organizations and stuff who actually create the food pantries and stuff like this right here. It's a good thing. I think if you're having hundreds a week coming for food, DCF should be in each one of their lives.
Administrators say this grocery store is going to be part of the school for the long haul. Live in Southwest Atlanta, Barrett Peterson, Channel 4.
In Atlanta, well, she may have misspoken, said the average is $34 an hour. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing something else out there. If we have hundreds on the weekly, and you all have to remember, these are women with children, and they be calling it families. Children and mamas is not families, in case y'all don't know. I know somebody hadn't told y'all women and children is families. It's actually not. Women, men, and children is families. 2 adults and children is family. I would say the majority of people who is going to get food, they already get food stamps. Willie, how can you say that they get food stamps? Because they have children that go to that school. A woman who have children, 9 times out of 10, she is going to apply for food stamps. I guess unless you make $35 an hour. I'm just saying. Huh? But is this a good thing? Yes. I think they should not allow the same people to keep coming back. Because believe in me, we take advantage of free stuff. We take advantage of free stuff. You're going to have some of them little ragged ass mamas who is going around there every week. Every week. I can almost promise you that right there. Shout out to Uniquely Designed for the $3 cash app to say it's a pantry for pre-sugar diabetes. That, listen, facts. Facts. That baby said, hold on. What this beautiful baby right here say with the glasses on? Speaking all feminine.
Their name brand foods here.
Their name brand food. I love how she say their name brand foods here. And the name brands is killing us. Just like the generics is killing us. Say, Willie, a single mother identifies as a family. Damn it, she might be a family then. She might be a family then, since that's how she identifies. Yeah.
It's free.
Their name brand foods here. There's high.
Let's say if there wasn't name brand foods, should they still be excited about the program then? Huh? Because she's making an emphasis on name brand.
It's free.
Their name brand foods here. There's high quality foods here.
There's high quality. I didn't see the high quality. Maybe the K cereal or something in the back because they tell us, well, because they got the cereal with like a strawberry in it or something. I don't know. Maybe Nutella, peanut butter. No. Too much sugar in it. You may think so. But at least they name brand.
Foods here. There's high quality foods here. We look into that specifically.
Y'all looked into it specifically. So y'all looked into the high quality foods. Maybe they're talking about the Nutri-Grain then, huh? No. The high quality. Maybe they're talking about these I think they're called Kinos or Kinu or Kinkos or something like that. Maybe the Nature's Own. Maybe that's what y'all mean by the Natural Valley. Yeah. The Natural Valley foods. Yeah, Kintu. The Kintu things right here. Yeah. So I am guessing that this whole shelf is supposed to be healthy. The granola bar still in there? Yeah, please start reading ingredients. There's nothing on that shelf that's healthy. But beggars can't be choosers. It will feed your children. It will feed you as an adult. Also, beggars can't be choosers. When you can't afford, and if this is all that you can afford, you got to do what you got to do until you can do better. So shout out to them for the food pantry. I would just put stipulations on it. Your ad can only come in there bit once a month. Maybe twice, depends on how many bags we let you get. But you ain't coming in here no every week. We not doing that around here, sugar. Sure enough, fame. Moving right along. Ain't gonna eat much hold you. Y'all give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end. Y'all done made it to the end of, what is this thing called? Of the midday news round here. You done made it to the end of the midday news round here on the Willie Williams Show. We is now finna go over to Rumble, rumble.com, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I want to say thank you all for joining the player. What do we got to say? It's something that I forgot to say. Players. Prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Shout out to T.I. for the affordable housing. Shout out to Atlanta Elementary for the free grocery store. And shout out to the Chicago police officer who the student walked into his hand, but he stopped the student from leaving campus or wherever the student was trying to go. Listen, we're going over to rumble.com right now. Well, hell, Rumble starts at 1 o'clock. I'm out. See y'all later.